This is Efrat from Jerusalem. Thank you very much for joining us again this week. I would like to bring a very short sharing about what's going on here. On the physical level, we still have this war going on. On the emotional level, there is a lot of pain, very dominant here. Pain about the hostages and pain about the suffering of people in Gaza. I think the most interesting thing to look at is on the mental field, where is kind of change, where more and more people here in Israel start asking the question about the next step, the next order, the next trying for solution, both within Israel, where more and more people would like to bring more power to the civilian people than to the political parties, and also about the relationship with the Palestinians, where there is a song says it must be another way. So more and more people are here trying at least to put this question, to take out this like feeling stuck in one solution and really open themselves, ourselves, to another option that must be. Thank you.
Thank you, Efrat, and hello to Jerusalem. And hello, everyone. Thank you also from me on behalf of the area of Palestine, Israel, that we come together here every week and keeping up this continual rhythmical flow of the will to love, the will to peace. Yeah. Last week, we added an element to our meditation, and we have received several comments by you. And it was the act of seeing the light energy not only filling the whole area above ground, but also seeing it penetrating into the earth and transmuting the ancient patterns of war, which are still held in place there, and which condition human behavior above ground. This was experienced by several of us as a very potent act, potent next step, which actually brings home to us, or brings us closer to the roots, very ancient roots of this present current conflict, violence that has again erupted. And it also gives a different perspective. It helps us to see that we are being conditioned by forces beyond us. So we need to look beyond who at this time seems to be the aggressor and who the victim. So we can see a much wider context. So let us today continue working with this, with bringing the energy also into the earth. And this is an experiment, of course. And we very much value your impressions and feedback. Thank you for all that you have written to us, and we encourage you to continue sharing with us your impressions, your insights, your questions, also your discomfort if it is, because this is a work that we are learning together to do. Yeah. So, and also after the meditation, let us continue to hold this heart space throughout the week until the vigil next week, same time. Thank you so much for all of us doing this together. Okay, so let us turn our attention inwards. And first of all, settle into our body. Breathing, reconnecting with the earth. Our common home. And get in touch with our heart. Find the point of equilibrium in it. And now let our mind expand into a silent spaciousness. And we join together now as souls, as silent watchers, doing this work of silently watching, forming a circle of care around Israel-Palestine. And visualize now many people from all over the world joining our circle. Coming here in order to hold together a heart space, silent and focused. Letting our minds join into a one-pointed focus as well. Releasing all partial thoughts. Remembering that in the end, all victims and all perpetrators in this war are souls as we are. standing in this alignment, in the will to love, as impartial observers. Let us now take a look at the area, starting with Israel. Israeli area. Getting a sense of this area. And now adding the West Bank. Palestinian area. And the Gaza Strip. And adding in our awareness now the neighboring countries, Egypt to the south, Jordan, and Syria to the east. And Lebanon to the north. And we are aware of this whole area being embedded, being part of the wider Middle East region. And observing now this dark cloud of war covering the land, the whole area of Palestine, Israel. Just silently watching, breathing, holding, and holding our own alignment. Becoming aware now of the higher forces who stand with us, behind us. Let us visualize them forming a second circle around us. allowing ourselves to feel their focused love, their higher wisdom, their presence of peace, stabilizing us. Let us feel their love, this all-encompassing love, especially in our heart. And sense each of our heart centers now becoming radiant, like radiant suns, a string of radiant suns, a circle of radiant suns. See and sense a shaft of pure golden white light, broad and brilliant, pouring through each of our hearts onto the region of Israel-Palestine. Shaft of pure golden white light, and all these shafts together, our combined light, flooding the whole area. Let us hold this for 2 carefully sustained minutes. Visualize this combined light now penetrating into the earth underneath Palestine, Israel. transmuting ancient patterns of war. Holding space for this to happen now, transmuting ancient patterns of war. See our combined light purifying these patterns. And let us now see clarifying, strengthening light surrounding the decision makers, the advisors, the influencers, those who work behind the scenes for the highest good of all. See these true peacemakers, peace workers, being aligned with their souls and with their higher guidance. Just take a moment to hold space for them. Lighting the mental space. In which new thought forms towards solution based on mutual respect may slowly evolve. Let us expand this light to the many small and bigger new initiatives which come out of this pain, which are being born out of this dire situation. And out of these initiatives, let us visualize a higher order slowly coming about in this area of Israel-Palestine, based on mutual respect, on freedom, on the good of all, commitment to the good of all. And may our light, this continued light, help to hold a new path for the people in Palestine, Israel. And see this higher order based on right relations, respectful relations, happening in the entire Middle East. And throughout the world. As we sound now the great invocation in Arabic and in Hebrew, let us visualize this new energy being anchored in Israel, Palestine, right into the earth.
من نقطة النور في عقل الله ليشع النور في عقول الناس وليهبط النور إلى الأرض من نقطة الحب في قلب الله ليتسرب الحب إلى قلوب الناس وليرجع السيد الآتي إلى الأرض من المركز الذي تعرف منه إرادة الله لتقود الغاية إرادة الناس البسيطة تلك الغاية التي يدركها المعلمون ويخدمونها من المركز الذي ندعوه بالجنس البشري لينتج رسم الحب والنور ويختم على الباب الذي يقيم به الشر ليجدد النور والحب والقوة الرسم على الأرض.
מנקודת האור אשר בדעת אל, יזרום האור אל דעת האדם, ירד האור על פני האדמה. מנקודת האהבה אשר בלב האל, תזרום האהבה אל לבבות אנוש, ישוב מורה עולם אל פני האדמה. מהמרכז שבו נודע רצון האל, תנחה תכלית את רצונות האדם, תכלית אותה מורי האנושות יודעים ומשרתים. מהמרכז אשר נקרא המין האנושי, תוגשם תוכנית האהבה והאור, ויחתם הפתח אל הרע. יהי רצון ויחדשו אור, אהבה, עוצמה, את התוכנית על פני האדמה. Om